Hello, beautiful souls. This is Stacia, and this is the Stacia Journal. Hello. Just a reminder that you are more stronger than you think and more loved than you know. Let's get in today's daily affirmation. And today's daily affirmation is, survived difficult days before, can handle today too. I have survived difficult days before, and I can handle today too. That's today's daily affirmation. So let's get into it. This is our second part to living in a small town. So this is our second part 2 for living in a small town. Our first questions is living in a small town a blessing, a curse, or both? On one hand, it's both, I'd want to say, because when crime happens, it's pretty easy to identify what happened, who it was, because our town is so small, and that's what I've grown up with, was small towns per se. I grew up on a reservation, but that's kind of like a small town because everybody kind of knows everybody's situation. And you have everybody know your business. And I know you say that in a small town or in a bigger town too. Probably other people know your business in other bigger towns. But I mean, hey, in a smaller town, almost everybody does. And it's kind of hard to come back from if you're trying to change who you are. So it's kind of hard to get that stigma of not being the same person. And then having the pros of it is it's very easy to have my daughter just go across the street to her friend's house, and I don't have to worry about a busy street. I don't have to worry about cars coming necessarily. I don't have to worry about I mean, there is always that worry of a potential situation happening, but for the most part it's pretty safe, and that's why I love small towns. Second question is, how do you find yourself when everybody in your small town already knows your story? Focus on yourself. I have a lot of friends, well, not a lot of friends, but quality over quantity where I'm from. And so I have a few good friends that I cherish with all my heart. And so when I moved here to Davenport, I only really had friends that I already knew when I was a kid from here, or met when I was working with them already prior, or my grandma's friends who are older ladies too, or older men. So I mean, I really didn't have friends where I came here. I know it's a weird thing, but people where I'm from here, because I'm kind of from, I'm white, but I'm kind of from the reservation in a sense where that's where I grew up. But I'm from here because my grandparents are from here, and I come down here on the weekends, and I've lived here now for almost 14 years. But the thing is people are very judgmental, and it doesn't matter what color skin you are. People are just very judgmental around here. So if you don't fit the stigma of what they want you to be, you are not in the clique. So I just have never tried to be in the Davenport clique. And what the next question is, what does home mean to you in an area when you spent your whole life in that area? Home means to me, as well as your community. You got to make the best of your home, whether you try to engage with other people or not. In a way, my daughter's more from here because she's gone to school here and she's been in part of the community more than I have, and she is only in her kid years still. So with that being said, I want her to get involved and be a part of the community here, even though I'm not really too involved, but people are very rude, but I got to get myself out there more too. The next question is, can you heal in the same place that you have been hurt? Yes, you can. I thought I would never be able to make the area that I live in now, my grandma and grandpa's area, to come back from, because I moved here when I was in active addiction, and I made it so much more worse for about 10 years after that, when I was 19 till about I was 29. So now that I'm going on 34 here in 2 weeks, I have been sober for almost 6 years now, or going on 7 years now. And so never thought I would be able to make this place the little girl in me knew it would be, a normal place, because I just would use drugs, and I thought I would never be able to make it back. So I was able to prove to myself and everybody else here in my life who actually matters that I was able to do it, and I was able to turn it right around, and now I'm actually happy with who I am now. Last but not least, you're not alone. If you'd like to share your story in the comments, I would love to hear about your story in the comments. I know I just ramble, and I know you just see me talk on here, whoever watches this, but I just want you to know you're not alone, and our story matters. Your story matters, my story matters. I'd love to hear it in the comments so we could all heal together. And this is our daily sign off, that you matter. Even if today has been messy, even if you doubt yourself, if you feel left behind, you are still worthy of good things. And this is the Stacia Journal, and I'm Stacia. Ta-ta for now. Have a great day. Bye-bye.